project's really about the restoration of Tinakori Hill, which is one of the major recreational areas of Wellington. One of the things most recently, of course, is the pines were planted years ago. Then, of course, we've had their growth, and then considerable storms up here. And with the destructions of the pine plantations came the need for restoration work. And the logical thing was to move back to the natives. And of course, the added advantage which Project Crimson gives is we're not only going to have a beautiful array of trees up here, we're going to have that wonderful splash of colour. I think this is a very good initiative because these are the people that will use the tracks in the future. And so if we can introduce them both to the importance of planting, the importance of conservation, and just the joy of the town belts of Wellington at this age, they'll never forget it.
Well, here we are today on the Tinakori Hills in Wellington, and today with the Wellington City Council and the Wadestown School we've been planting 1,000 northern rata trees, and this is part of a project that's been going on for 3 years now and will continue for another 2. A partnership that sees 1,500 northern rata trees go into this area over a 5-year period. And of course, one of the wonderful things about today is that it is a beautiful day in Wellington. You can see the harbour in the background. We've got snow on the hills. It's really very wintry, but we've got a perfect day for it today. The interesting thing about this environment is that the City Council have planted, about 50 years ago, planted pine trees up here, but the thing about pine trees is they really don't last, and they have very shallow rooting systems, so they fall over very easily in storms and high winds. So Project Crimson came in on the back of that and said that we had northern rata trees, which of course are indigenous to the region, and we said that we would put northern rata back onto the hills where the pine trees were taken. It'll be 10 years really before we start to see a substantial difference on the hillside, but of course what we will see in time is beautiful crimson blooms over the summer period, like they were, 150 years ago. Well, Sally, it's been great to have you here today. Sally from the Wadestown Side School. Can you tell me why it is that the Side School likes to be involved in this project?
Well, environmental education is something that schools are taking a real interest in. It fits in with our curriculum. Our New Zealand draft curriculum talks about environmental studies as being very important for children to be involved in, and we see this as an ideal opportunity for getting the children involved in a very practical and meaningful way. I really recommend it.